I'm your host. You already know. And today I got a good interview. You already know I try to find that raw. We got Beezy calling in from Georgia prison. A lot of people been watching, never been locked up before. They hear the stories online. They hear rappers glorifying everything, but they don't know really how it is, how prison life really is, the consequences, and what prison life really do to you mentally. First of all, I appreciate you for coming. You want to go ahead and introduce yourself to everybody?
Yeah, man. They call me be like I got all kind of names, but y'all they call me Beezy. You know what I'm saying? But in the system in Georgia, everybody call me FA though. But y'all can call me Beezy.
For the people that don't know, oh no, hold on. What kind of environment were you raised around growing up?
I mean, it was rough, but that's everywhere. It's a hood, it's a project, it's a ghetto everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But I was raised like I wasn't raised in the project, but I used to always choose to go to the project. Like when I just got the
Yeah,
point when I was like 14, so I just started hanging with how to want to be a street nigga and hang around the wrong crowd and feel like you got to prove yourself and you got to do this and do that. This to not to fit in, but this to really just show people like, hey, I'm in the street, I'm standing on 10 and I ain't going for nothing. And whoever I with, I got that back and I ain't going to fuck with them. It's just all in. Like that's how I always was.
yeah. So I mean, when you were growing up, was your father in your life?
Yep, yep. Yeah, for the most part, you know what I'm saying? Like I want to say like till I was maybe like 8 to 7. Like I think that's when him and my mama split. But he still was there. Like not how he was supposed to, but he was there. Like he always been there for me. Always did for me what he could or whatever, whatever. But like I got a good support system. Like from my mama's side to my daddy's side from the street. You know what I'm saying? I can say that. Like I really got a support system for real. Far as like if I need something, I can just hit anybody and they got it. They gonna send it because I ain't burn no bridges on the street. I was really like a good nigga on the street. So
Yeah. So walk us through the day that you got locked up. Was it your first time getting locked up? That this happened?
nah, it wasn't my first time getting locked up because I was like in and out of little like doing little bids in the county for real. Like a little 90-day bid, 6 months. I think the longest I ever did in the county jail was like 8 months, 8, 9 months. You know what I'm saying? But it's been for like, violent probation, getting caught with a gun or, this little miscellaneous shit. You know what I'm saying?
But you ain't never done
Just
prison time.
no, no, I ain't never did. Like the South Carolina system different than the Georgia system. You see what I'm saying? Like if you got like a little time in South Carolina, like the prison's so packed, like they lack of bed space. You see what I'm saying? So like if you had time in South Carolina and then you try to you go through the little what you call this shit, the little before you go to a prison or whatever, and then
Yeah, I know
by
what
the
you're talking
time
about.
yeah. I forgot the name of the shit, but anyway, you go through that, and by the time your blood work come back, shit, you call a turnaround, they gonna send you right back around, like bro, you ain't got enough time, like you see what I'm saying? They're gonna send you back around, but like Georgia prison system, bro, and their laws is just you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And I know what everybody thinking or saying, like, oh, everybody ain't innocent and everybody claiming innocent, this, and that. But it's just like, bro, like, Georgia bapping you, bro, for everything. Like, it's so hard to make parole in Georgia. But, like, since I've been locked up, bro, I can honestly say I ain't never seen nobody make parole. Like, say you got 10 years, right? Let's say you got like 6 months left, right? To parole out. You think them fuck gonna let you go? No. Them fuck gonna make you do that. Them fuck gonna make you max out. So it's like, shit, what good time I get. So y'all telling me if I get my GED and do this and do that and the pick points and all this, like you just gonna basically just do your time to the door, bro. Like that's just what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know how much you want to get into your actual charges or whatever. The day you got
Yeah,
locked
but
up,
oh
you
yeah,
don't want to
but
get
shit,
into
you
it.
know, yeah, I mean, we can rap about it because it ain't, ain't nothing too much. It's just basically like, it's like, bro, shit, I'm charged with murder, armed robbery, felony murder, uh, man, I got so much, I got so much charge, bro. It's just like, it just, I don't even remember
So,
them shits. So I
so,
was like,
so the day you got locked up, what was going through your head? Did you know? Did you think everything was over?
not because at first I was never a part of the investigation. See what I'm saying? Like when my two brothers got indicted, I didn't get indicted. They indicted me like 90 days after them. So I was never a part. That's how I'm telling you, like how like these days, like people is getting convicted off a theory of what them folks think happened, or whoever paint the best picture to the jury. Like you're not getting convicted off of evidence. You see what I'm saying? But Georgia have a high conviction rate, but their overturn rate is higher. You
So,
see
what
what I'm
you
saying? So
saying? They
like
didn't have a lot of evidence against you.
nah. They basically just had some shit like allegedly like my partner went to go do some shit, and then after they did the shit, they see me with them. See what I'm saying? Type shit. Like they see me with them, and then they say that I knew something about it, or I
So
had
they
something
just
to do with
put
it. So
you.
that
So they just put you because they seen you afterwards. They just
fact
threw
and
you in
then
with it.
fact and then let me tell you something else. My partner, well, my brother took the stand at trial and told them folks like, hey, he wasn't even with us. He ain't even had nothing to do with this shit. He wasn't even with us, bro. And they had evidence and everything that I wasn't, but they ain't never showed it to the jury. You see what I'm saying? They ain't never showed like the hotel. They showed the hotel, but they ain't showed the actually part when I was at the hotel by myself type shit. See what I'm saying? Like they didn't show us getting out the car and me helping them with bags and shit out the car type shit. And they was like, oh, you was with them. Then they try to say I was in the car, then I wasn't in the car. Like I can't be two places at one time. See what I'm saying? So
Yeah. So while you in jail fighting this charges, what's going through your head? Are you stressing out?
nah, cause it ain't no need to stress, cause it's only gonna make your time worse and harder, bro. So like stress for what? You could just trust the process, trust God, and just like study your case, fight your case, and just try to get in there and give it back. 'Cause like I say, it's easy to give it back. It's just a process. You see what I'm saying? Like people give life sentences and shit back like every day. See what I'm saying? Like as soon as I got through the system, like just walking around, I'm seeing motherfuckers running around. Why this came back from court? Why this had a license and I only got 10? Or why this got my shit knocked down to 20? Like, it's easy, bro. You just gotta, you know,
Yeah.
trust the
So
process.
you
You see what I'm saying?
so you got convicted, but you got your time back
Yeah, yeah,
for the
yeah,
people that don't
yeah,
know.
yeah. I had I lost trial. I lost my motion for new trial. I lost my appeal, and I gave it back on my head. I gave it back on my head. It was corporate.
So this is your first time going to prison. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
What kind of things do you see?
I mean,
Is it a
really,
big shock? Is it a different
not
world?
not. It's different, but you gotta know how to adapt because I can say like shit. I'm the same nigga that I was on the street, and like you the same motherfucker you is on the street than you is in the pen. You see what I'm saying? But it's just like instead of a motherfucker with guns, this a motherfucker got knives. See what I'm saying? And then
Yeah.
it's all about how you carry yourself and what you're affiliated with, and just for the most part though, I can say that like now, like since I've been gone, I don't see like it ain't even the people that got the time, because the motherfuckers that got the time chill, laid back, type, they feel like shit, they ain't going home, or they just doing their time or whatever, but it be the young motherfuckers or the people with the short time that be really start shit. But I can actually say like where I'm at now is like way more laid back. You know what I'm saying? Like it's more structure, it's more understanding. Like you ain't gotta walk around with no knife. You ain't gotta walk around with no shoes, your shoes on all day. You ain't got to have shower duty. You just, you know what I'm saying? And this close security, like level 5. See what I'm saying? So it's like, but for the most part, like it's a lot of structure in here. Like if you own the bullshit, like bro, your ass gone. Like you gotta get up out of here. Like the fuck gonna beat
Yeah.
your ass, you gonna go type shit. Like you do any type of bullshit, bro, you just it's over with for you. Like you gotta get the fuck up out of here. So
You think the young people that come in there with the short time that be starting stuff, do you think they feel like they got something to prove?
yeah, 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 I can say that because it's that, and then it's like I say, if you affiliate with something, you know you're gonna do bullshit cause you know your gang gonna have your back. You see what I'm saying? So it's like I think that's what pushed them more to try to react off of really nothing when this could have really been, you know what I'm saying? Like I think they just like if a young nigga come here and affiliate with something and they just on that it is rah 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 shit and all this and that, like they just doing that because they know like they got
They got backup as
yeah
well.
like 20, 30 folk backing you up. Like you got the whole blood gang crip. You know what I'm saying? It's gangland, bro. So it's like, you know,
They say
like
Georgia, it's one of the dangerous prisons. How important is respect out there?
man, you got to have respect, bro. But that's life, period. Like you ain't got to respect me, but you ain't gonna disrespect me. Cause if you if somebody see that you weak and and you just going, bro, like people gonna take advantage of that. You know what I'm saying? Like far as like they could then walk up on you and hey, let me get that or give me this and see what I'm saying? Like, you don't get treated like a scrub if people see that you gonna go for it. But all it takes is like you to prove and then like I say, bro, I'm from South Carolina. See what I'm saying? I don't know nobody around here. So when I got locked up, I'm talking about from Rice Street to everywhere else, but I really had to like, hey, shit, I'm an alien. I
Yeah.
don't know nobody. See what I'm saying? Like my folks all the way that way. See what I'm saying? So it's like,
That
hey,
must
bro,
be
I had
rough. They don't get to visit you that much because you so far away.
nah, nah. But I speak to them. I see them like video, whatever. Like I can say, like since I've been going, like I probably got one visit, bro. I've been out there 10 years, and my mama and my cousin came to see me on my birthday last year. That was the only visit I got. But I'm so so considerate and so understand. I'm like, bro, I ain't trying to stress y'all folks out coming to see me every week, and we stay 4 hours away, and I know my mama ain't got this and can't do that. Like, why I'm gonna put the pressure on them folks for like, hey, bro, like I'm straight, bro.
You,
I don't really care. I don't care about no business. You know what
you
I
feel like
mean?
a burden?
Nah. But that's what I be trying not to do. Like, make my problems somebody else's problems, or be a burden, or be troublesome to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, but get what though? One thing for sure, two things for certain. Like, them folks gonna make sure I'm good. You see what I'm saying? Like, they gonna make sure I'm good. Like, if I call right now, hey, bro, I need such and such. Hey, bro, where you want me to sit in that? If they got it, you see what I'm saying? Like, if they got it, but I stopped doing that and just try to keep my own little motion going on. No distance, you know.
Yeah, you don't want
Stop
to
that.
ask them too much. You know,
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Cause I ain't never been no, hey, give me. Like every like, goddamn, like you ain't got no power. But like that's when you become a burden. That's when you become troublesome. That's when people stop picking up answering for you. Cause when they see when they see your number, get what, man? No mother look at that be like you a bill.
ignore it.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, hey, like
You've been in
I
there
feel bad.
10 years. Have you lost
Yeah.
anybody since you've been in there?
Yeah, man. I mean, like far as like family members, bro. Like I lost two of my aunties. Yeah, and like a couple of people, like one of my cousins. You
How
know,
hard is it
but
dealing with that while you locked up?
it was hard, bro. It was hard, but you know, I just cried it out, bro. I cried it out. Gotta get it up out you because you can't walk around with that shit on you, bro. You can't, not in here, because you'll be on snap and it could be some whole other, you know, it's gonna go left.
Yeah. What's
So
something
that's why
about
every
what's something about prison that changed you forever?
man, you know what? It's crazy because somebody just was asking me this the other day, like, oh yeah, you say this and you say that, and you get out. It's gonna be temptation. It's gonna be a lot of things. A lot of things gonna change or whatever. And I told him like, hey, look, I'm like, look, goddamn, I ain't trying to get out there and play catch up and trip up. You know what I'm saying? I'm going out there and take my time and whatever. But this shit, bro, I'm gonna say this: prison is a good thing and a bad thing. A bad thing because you're away from your family, you ain't got the freedom, you can't see your kids, you can't get no, you know what I mean? So, but a good thing, well, bro, it helps you slow down, think before you move, like become a thinker. It help you with patience. It help you with appreciation. It gonna show you who there for you. You know what I mean? Like you really just get more in tune with yourself, bro. If you're trying to better yourself, you see what I'm saying? Like if you just be a man and accept accountability, like, hey, bro, I put myself here. See what I'm saying? Like I can't blame nobody because of what I did or however it went or I'm not gonna get mad if somebody don't do something for me. See what I'm saying? Cause a motherfucker don't owe you
Yeah.
nothing. See what I'm saying? A motherfucker don't owe you nothing. So you gotta just really be a man, bro, and just be on your 10 and just accept what it is and just deal with it, bro. And just gotta stay strong
Yeah.
mentally for sure.
When I got out of prison, I felt like it taught me respect, discipline, patience, because I didn't have none of that before I got locked up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It makes you learn all that stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, fact. Fact. You definitely get more in tune with yourself, but you see what I'm saying? Like it do get hard, you know. You know, like prison ain't shit. Prison ain't meant to be fun. You ain't any motherfucker that's having fun. You know what I'm saying? So like a lot of people see because motherfucker got phones and clothes and just
Hey,
chilling
that
and
ain't
not
everywhere
even
though.
yeah,
That's not
yeah,
everywhere.
it ain't it ain't but motherfuckers just see that and think, oh y'all making this shit look fun or y'all in there just living it up. Hell no, we just doing our time because time already hard, bro. So like why not? Hell yeah. If I could get a phone and do this and kick that and stay out these nigga way and just be in my own little zone, shit, I'm good. Time going by fast. See what I'm saying? I ain't shit, you know. But like I don't, you know.
Do you feel like it got easier now that you've been in there so long, going through the time, or was it harder? The first couple of
Nah,
years.
nah, it ain't never got hard for me, bro, because I ain't gonna let it. I ain't gonna let it get, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna let it get hard. I ain't gonna let myself get stressed. I ain't gonna let myself get caught up in this shit. You see what I'm saying? Because that's when you get caught up in this shit, bro, that's when you lose it. You see what I'm saying? That's when you lose it, and that's when shit become harder, and then that's when you start taking it out on everybody else. Oh,
What
that's bro on the phone, or they're talking on the phone. I'm in somebody else's room.
what what
Keep
kind of
talking, keep
advice
talking.
would you give the younger version of yourself before you went to prison? If you can go
I
back in
should have
time.
li- I should have listened. I should have listened, and if somebody would have told me this would being a street nigga, a so-called street nigga, and this and that would have been about, I would have been in college some way. Cause you never know what your mama always told you about trouble easy to get into and hard to get out. Like, bro, that shit real. Cause these folk make it hard as hell for you to get out, boy. I'm talking about every which way. It ain't easy. It's definitely a fight. But you just gotta, you can't never give up. You gotta stay prayed up and just keep the faith and trust the process, bro.
What are some of the craziest things you personally seen since you've been locked up? I know you had to see some crazy things. 10 years.
Oh yeah, yeah, like far as like crazy thing, like I don't see like people get stabbed, I don't see people die, you know, over nothing though, like over a misunderstanding, over a bet, over you just talking and arguing, or you just bump into somebody, man, all kind of shit. So that's why I say, bro, like you got to stay out the way. You got to be in your own world. You got to be your own lane, and that ain't even necessarily still gonna keep you out of shit. Cause like I say, if you affiliated or whatever, right? Let's say one of your brothers do something. Now you got to go. You got to go for them. And then if you don't go for them, no folks gonna get you for not going for them. It don't matter what he did. I don't give a fuck. He's dead wrong. You see what I'm saying? He can be
Yeah.
dead wrong, but get what? You still got to goddamn go. See what I'm saying? And then if you don't go, yeah, you see you gonna get got. So it's really just
So you can be in an organization and they could be in a different building. They do something, and you know, you might have to
yeah,
stand up for them, even though you don't even know them.
yeah, yeah. Fact. Let's say I'm in this, like I'm where I'm at, right? And these folks in another dome. So let's say the GD and the Bloods get into it over there, right? Man, that shit gonna pop it. It's gonna go from every prison. It's gonna go from every prison, bro. It's gonna
Chain
go from
reaction.
every prison, bro. It's gonna go from every prison. I promise you. Every
Is
time
that
it
is that
pop, it's gonna hit
is that
every
a
prison.
common thing? Does that happen all the time?
Yeah, yes,
Are, do you ever
yes.
get worried that you might actually not make it?
Nah, nah, nah. Nah, cause get what though? Get what though? Because I ain't saying I ain't the toughest nigga, bro. I ain't saying I'm the, but get what? Shit, I'ma go. I'ma go for what I know. You see what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna let you know what I mean, do me no kind of which way. You see what I'm saying? But thank God, like I said, like I'm in the environment that I'm in now, like for the dome, because we as men, first at the end of the day, we man before anything. You see what I'm saying? So we gonna get some understanding before even, like, man, fuck them that got going on over there. What they did, I don't care. Your big homie call and tell you to do this, cause get what? The motherfucker quick to press your button on you. See what I'm saying? Oh, protocol, you got to do it. I don't give a fuck. What you see what I'm saying? But now it's just like in this dome, I'm just talking about, I ain't talking about everybody else, but in the dome I'm in now, it's like, nah, bro, we ain't doing that. You see what I'm saying? So like for the past couple of, like since I've been in here, like ever since that's like if it pop from prison to prison, it ain't gonna pop in here. Nah, it ain't nah.
Y'all
That's
gonna
just
try to get down to the bottom of it first.
yeah, yeah, cause at the end of the day, like this shit so wicked, this shit so cutthroat. Like I could be chilling with this nigga every day, like I'm Pyru and he Crip, but we kicking it, we smoking it every day, and then next thing you know, they done popped over there in such and such building. Now I'm looking at him, he looking at me like, damn, bro, we just was chilling, he was in my room all night, smoking and fucking around on the phone type shit, and now we got to, you know what I mean? Like that
Yeah.
shit weird, but it's weird and
You
dangerous
you
like
had
that.
situations like that before, where you've been chilling with
Yeah,
somebody and that happens.
yeah. And then next thing you know, now everybody on the big floor with towels on their neck, coats on, hats on, shank machete like this here, and now it's just a standoff. They might just be standing out waiting on somebody to make a wrong move for hours, and then just be looking at each other looking stupid, bro. And then like, oh Lord, like don't let, like, let's say you blood and your big homie hit you, like, hey, such and such happened. Protocol, go. You got to go. See what I'm saying? Either that or your ass gonna become a plate. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say like this shit so wicked, bro. Like, and the game really so washed up because if you don't got a real big homie that's thanking for you in the game, man, motherfuckers will crash you out. You will be on high maximum weight. So like you got to be on a real right homie. See what I'm saying? Like you got to be on a real right big homie because motherfucker gonna press your button and had the whole crash the whole gang out because some old personal shit. See what I'm saying? It might be some, man, this shit wicked. It might be some
Well,
old shit. They had.
what about somebody that's not in a gang? What about civilian? You think it's easier for a civilian?
It is. It all depends. It all depends on if you ain't no soft civilian, what kind of charges you got. And yeah, that's about it. If you a soft civilian, man, they get what? Them folk gon' studio, whatever.
You ain't
But if you
you
was,
ain't never gonna get to have nothing.
yeah, not basically, but it all depends on where you at. You see what I'm saying? Because like a lot of motherfuckers don't believe in oppressing, because that's oppressive. See what I'm saying? Like if you get your stove bag every day, then because you're a civilian, I'm gonna come here and take your stove bag. Like the homie gonna be like, man, hell no, we ain't doing that. Get that man that food back. You know what I mean? Or some type of shit like that. But if you a motherfucker that, like, even if you was a motherfucker that just let a nigga do that shit, like the bros ain't gonna go for that shit. Like, I don't think no organization is gonna go for that. You know what I'm saying? But like, let's say he on some other shit. He got rape charge and all that with kids and shit. Oh man, through your ass. See what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
if,
Hey, let's just call it SA. Let's just call it
yeah,
SA. They don't like that
yeah.
word.
My bad,
Yeah,
but
they don't like that word.
oh
Um,
yeah, so,
what's the mental side of prison? What's that like? Like, what's it do to your head?
man, you got to stay head strong for sure. Like you got to be strong mentally. Like you got to, because if not, it should have break you, bro. Like, cause it be
How,
so boring. It be so boring. Like, far as like, you know how like you supposed to have like real movement at least, like right every other day, or go to school, have a little detail. You know, you don't supposed to be in the dorm all day, bro. Let me tell you this, bro. We just went outside today, and we ain't been outside in 5 months. We for 5 months. The first time today, they just let us on the 50 yard today. That's what's
but
so
y'all been on
crazy. So,
lockdown?
like we don't never lock down. Like if they do lock us down, we gonna pop the doors and come back out. So we ain't never just in the room all day, just in the room, unless you choose to be. See what I'm saying? Like you don't got to be in the room, cause but as far as like being in the dorm, like you in the dorm all day, but just
Yeah.
being locked in the room with the door closed, like you could do that if you choose to. But other than that, we don't lock down. We really do what we want to do.
So they could have let y'all outside, but they just chose not to until today.
Not
Or
not because like we were talking about a few minutes ago, like because of everything that was going on.
oh
And then they
yeah,
see like, yeah, see like soon as they was about to let us off, and it's something else will happen. You know what I'm saying? Something else will happen. And, yeah, we
yeah.
was on lockdown.
I remember
So
before we did this interview, you had a situation that happened to you.
yeah. Oh yeah, man. It is crazy.
You-
Get what, bro? I've been so excited. You know what I'm saying, that you reached out. I've been chilling. I'm talking about, bro, literally 5 minutes before it was time for us, you know what I'm saying, lock in or whatever. So it just like I'm talking, it came straight for me too, bro. It came straight. I'm like, bro, but at the end of the day, like he ain't even want no smoke, because I went up there like, hey, bro, what's up? Like the first thing he said when I walked in, like, hey, chill out, bro. I'm like, nah, bro, you don't made a scene. You came to my room on this other shit about nothing, bro. Like who? Nah, bro, I just woke up out of sleep. Like this crazy. Like, I get what I told him. I said, bro, I'm like, bro, you tripping because you don't know what the hell I could have been going through. I could have just really just psyched out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know what I got going on. You don't know what I'm holding on in my chest and what's going on in my head. I said, bro, the first thing you're supposed to do before you let your feet, before you jump out that bump, bro, is either talk to yourself or talk to God, bro. Like, get your shit right. But everybody don't think like that. You see what I'm saying? So I told that nigga like, bro, you tripping, bro. And he couldn't even do nothing but just look at me, bro. You right, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I'm just tripping. I'm like, bro.
it's just how fast it can something can happen.
He,
It's crazy.
bro, I'm talking about
Five
for the
minutes
blink of an
before
eye.
you do the interview.
Yeah, fact,
How do
bro.
you
It's
keep
like,
your body and your mind right while you're locked up?
man, I just smoke cigarette. I don't work out. I don't work out, bro. I just know that I just think, bro. I think before anything, cause this is a thinking man world. So like before, I wouldn't think. I just would have react and they didn't care. You see what I'm saying? I ain't used to care about nothing, bro. Like my attitude so bad, and then it's so hard for me to just calm down, bro. I just go and I just psych out and just snap and won't even care about nothing, bro. But as I got older, I got why I just had to stop and realize, bro, like it ain't what it is. Like you move like you still move like a little young fool. So
You you
I,
um You think it's like playing chess? You got to think about your next move before you do it.
That too, but also you also got to think for people. You know how they say like when you drive, you got to drive for everybody on the street. See what I'm saying? Like that's how it is. You got to think, bro, because some of these motherfuckers can't think. You see what I'm saying? Some of these motherfuckers can't think for themselves, but you just got to know who you dealing with before you dealing with it. See what I'm saying? Like if I know this fool over here just be doing all kind of this want to stop, I'm staying away from him, staying far away from him. He better not come around me. I ain't got no dealings from him. I don't ask him for nothing. I don't owe him nothing. He don't ask me for nothing. So whatever he got going on, whatever, that's him. So I'm staying out of his way. But if I see my this fool over here, he like to kick it, he like to chill, he be smoking the weeds, cigarette, he be on live, he be shit. If that's what you got going on, and that's what shit, I'm over here with you. You see what I'm saying? Or I'm just be by myself, bro. Like I don't, you know, you gotta
You
you
know,
gotta you gotta
I've
choose
been
your you gotta choose your, you know, who you mess with, who you deal with, who you're around, who you
yeah.
talk to. You know what I mean? You just gotta choose your people wisely, bro. Like, cause everybody ain't, you know, motherfuckers so fucked up. It's like everybody just. So you gotta know who you dealing with, who you hanging around, and who you just messing around with, bro. Just really stay out the way and stay from either hurting one of these motherfuckers or one of them hurt you.
You know, I was looking on TikTok and I seen a whole bunch of little videos from Georgia. They had people having deep fries in there and everything. Y'all be having that in
Oh,
there, like deep fries
oh
and
yeah.
all that.
Not certain. Like I said, bro. Certain spots is different. You see what I'm saying? Like certain spots different.
Oh, so it ain't like that everywhere.
No, it's just like certain spots all depend who work in the kitchen and who could get a pan and you know it just all depends, bro. Like certain spots ain't as lucky like that. But I done been to some sweet spots where you know what I mean? It's just like,
Yeah.
hey, it's whatever.
What keeps you motivated while you locked up?
Bro, God, my family, and my kids. And just and, and I just feel like bro, I don't wanna let you know, like I don't want my mama to get that call and I don't wanna have to call my mama. See what I'm saying? So like for sure, like my family and my kids though, that really just keep me really straight, bro, and not even I don't know. I try not to even think about the free world like that because you know, ain't gonna do it, but like stress you out. Like if I do get in that mode, bro, like I mean once I got in the depressed mode for like 2 weeks, but I didn't want myself. I didn't want to do that. I just want to lay in the bed all day and sleep. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, prison's so boring. Like even like being on your phone get bored. You like, man, I'm tired of this fucking phone. You know what I'm saying? Cause you be on it
I
so
didn't have
much.
a phone when I was in there.
Yeah. But you be on the phone so much, like that shit get boring. Like the boredom is so draining, bro. Like it be so boring, bro. Like you'll get depressed. See what I'm saying? Like it's so boring, you'll be depressed or whatever. So, like, yeah. But when I get like that, like I shake it off so quick. I might call my mama or just call some of my people on the, you know, just reminisce a little bit. You know what I mean? And
Was
just
it feel
like
like your life's on pause?
now head up, cause they were trying to wait for nobody. You
Yeah.
know, so I never felt like that. You see what I'm saying? Like my life's on pause, cause get what, man? Every second, every minute, every hour, it's counting. So it's so time moving. You see what I'm saying? I don't care how slow it seems to go or how fast it seems to go, but that motherfucker clicking. So you can't stop that. So my life is not on hold. It's just like, you know, God has had to sit me down for a minute. I guess I don't question God. So like I say, bro, I just take it one day at a time. Like, you know, that's really all I
Yeah.
can do. I take it one day at
That's
a
all you can
time, bro.
do.
I don't try to overthink nothing. I don't try to rush nothing. I don't try to, bro. I'm just in here, you know, in
What
here
would you
doing my
say to
time.
the what would you say to the young dudes out there that think prison is cool or think it's a joke?
Man, I would say, bro, it ain't cool and it ain't no joke. So bro, bro, it ain't cause, bro,
Have you seen people that didn't make it home?
yeah, bro. So like, bro, it done been happening so much. It's like, damn. It's like, bro, I swear, like the last incident in here, bro. The last incident in here I seen like that, bro, was maybe like, let me see. It maybe was like a couple of months ago, bro. This dude had 2 weeks left, right? And I don't know. Nobody know what click him to do this shit, cause he always been a, bro. You see him, he late. He been so quiet. You know what I'm saying? He been to himself. He might have messed with one person that he know to here. But other than that, you ain't seen him. You know, mixing up or he just been a quiet dude by himself. The next thing you know, bro, oh, you got the blood upstairs, like two bloods upstairs. The dudes that he got into it with, and one crip dude that they up there working out. Mind you, now they ain't had nothing to do with the situation. Get what? So him and the blood dude get to fighting. Nobody know for what. We don't know if he owed him for a script, on some money. Still to this day, we don't know why they even got into some shit like that. Cause we like, you don't even hang around this fool. Like, why y'all getting into it? Like, still don't even know. Like, we don't know what clicked in him or whatever, bro. Whatever. But anyway, him and the blood dude get to hitting. Boom, boom. So the other blood dude jumped in. Boom. Other crip dude jumped in. Boom. But the dude that he got hit with first, he took off. Took off in the room. Went to go get a knife. Came back, hit him in the chest. Boom. So now mind not the fucking administration so fucked up, so short. Ain't like, but your ass gonna die in here. You gonna die here, bro. I'm talking about, bro. That's just the only way I can put it, bro. Cause they ain't coming for you, bro. They ain't gonna help you, bro.
So,
Like
so
right now, bro, if something pop off, bro, bro, it's gonna take hours for them folks to come in here, bro.
it takes
Like,
hours.
it's gonna take hours, but probably, matter of fact, the next time them folks come in here, it's gonna be at 11:30, 12 o'clock to lock us down. Then after that, they might be back for about 6:37, 7:30 is to bring the breakfast tray. After that, they gone. See what I'm saying? But I'm talking about like after, like what time it is now? Like right now, shit, they ain't coming in here no time soon.
So so when he came in there, so when the dude came and hit him in the chest, how long was he sitting there bleeding out before they came in
Oh,
there?
okay, boom, boom. He hit him in the chest, right? Boom. He hit him in the chest, boom. He can't. The dude that got hit in the chest, he came down the stairs, out the front door, damn near halfway to medical. But these fools told him, no, come back in here. Bring him back. So they brought him up in here, all the way upstairs to like the last room. And we trying to see, like, bro, I swear to God, me personally, bro, I ran out the dome and went to got LT, like, LT, bro, y'all come get, dude, he ain't gonna make it, but he in there dying, bro, woo woo. That's when she came. But after that, it was too late. Boy, it was already gone.
So he tried to walk to medical and they didn't let him.
I ain't gonna say the administration didn't let him, but like people in here didn't let him because
They didn't want to
they
get locked
looking at
down.
it. Yeah, facts. So, but boo, they took him upstairs, bro. Like that when he died at too, right
Dang.
upstairs.
Do you think that's what killed him by by them saying don't go up
No,
there?
yeah, that too. But what I heard, how prison talk, but they say that the stab wound didn't kill him. But when I guess he seen all that blood and went in shock. I think he had like a heart attack, and
Oh,
they say that's what killed him. But
okay.
but but for the young dudes, let me tell you something. There was three of them that was into it with the boy, whatever. See what I'm saying? They came and they came and charged all three of them with murder. See what I'm saying? Just because one dude did that, they charged all three of them with murder, right? And God so good, bro. Like them folks, just like, hey, we just gonna get the one that did it. You see what I'm saying? But I'm just saying that just to show you like how easy it is to, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying, just to get into. Like, bro, it's so easy because them
And
fools that had
he
nothing
only
to do
had
with
2 weeks left.
2 weeks left, bro. Go look
That's
that shit up.
crazy.
Yeah, like, bro, go look that shit up. That's a true story. On my mama.
How long
On
ago
my
was
mama.
that?
But it had to been like about 4, 5, 6 months ago. A couple of months ago. Yeah. Matter of fact, cause we've been on lockdown about 5 months, so it's been about that about 4, 5, 6
So
months.
that's why y'all were on lockdown because of that incident?
Cause of that, and the whole other bunch of shit. But that shit that happened at Washington, when I know you had heard about that when the one dude that did 20 years, he had got out the next, he supposed to got the next day. The other dude had, man, that shit was
Oh,
so crazy, bro.
yeah.
Go look at that shit that happened at Washington State Prison, bro. Like that's type shit like that, bro. Yeah.
Well, I mean, what
About that.
about you? You see all this death. You see all these people dying in there. Does that mess with you mentally? Does it become
Let me
normal
tell you something.
seeing it?
Let me tell you something. That particular incident I just talked about, bro. Like the next day, it's like, bro, I still felt like his spirit or something in here, bro. Like I still felt him in here. You see what I'm saying? But other than that, bro, like, hey, you know, these fools so cold-hearted and so caught up in acting tough, bro. Like, if they see that, like, see boy lay on the ground, but these folks they walking around like they ain't nothing. Like they still mind their business. Like, what we gonna do? Like, that's how pretty near, but motherfuckers really mind their business. They ain't got nothing to do with that, bro. Like they ain't like they trying to jump out and help you. Nah, don't folk this like, you know.
Do
Folks
you,
don't
do you
care.
think
Them
like
folks
people are?
ain't
Do you
bothered
think
by
it
that shit,
becomes
bro.
normal to people seeing that kind of
Yeah,
stuff?
yeah. And mostly like what a lot of shit been happening lately, that is the hole. Like in the hole, bro, them folk killing each other in that hole, boy. Like them folk killing each other left and right in that hole. Either they hanging themselves or they one of them killing each other, bro. Like in their sleep type shit, bro. Like in the sleep.
Is that bad in the hole? Why is it that bad in the hole? What's the
I don't look. I
difference?
guess like cause like in the hole, bro, you in the room all day with, you probably don't know this, like y'all probably don't like each other. Then y'all probably in there getting high and shit, motherfucker probably in there wigging out or thinking that boy doing this or talking about him or some shit like that or whatever. I wish I was in here doing smoking. Nah. I don't smoke, people. But yeah, it be shit like that, like, and the mother will wait till you go to sleep and do it to you, boy. That whole serious, boy. That whole serious, bro. But
Well, I know
that's what a lot
since
of
you've been
people
locked
done.
up, have you been in any situations? I'm not talking about a situation like that, but I'm talking about like fights or anything.
Oh yeah, but that's why I said, like, in this dome, that's what it's gonna come down to, bro. You see what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, these folks really don't want to kill nobody, or they ain't trying to die. So like, there be a lot of pump faking going on with them knives. You know what I'm saying? Because it's easy. It's easy to pick up a gun and, do that. But boy, you gotta be some kind of wicked, cold person, boy, because it takes a lot to do that. But you know what I'm saying? Like in this dome, it be so type shit like this.
Do
Like,
y'all get paid up there? Prison pay?
nah, hell nah. Pay
Y'all don't get
nothing.
prison pay?
Pay no damn attention.
So
Don't
how
pay
do
us no
people
damn
like
attention.
what do they get like little bars of soap or something to wash off? The people that don't have money?
Man, it's so wicked, bro. It's like some people in here, bro, really done lost. Now I ain't trying to talk about nobody because I don't even do this or whatever. But just me, just trying to, give you some insight. Like some people in here, really just done gave up, bro. Like they don't care about their parents. They don't care about if they water, they don't got this, they ain't got that. Like they just gonna be people in here just thugging for real, bro. Like it is thugging for real. So it's like I can say, bro, if you don't got nothing, then that means you don't want nothing, or that means you don't burn your bridges with your people. See what I'm saying? Like you don't burn your bridges with your people, and your people ain't fucking with you. So ain't nobody else gonna fuck with you. So it's like if they in that position, then they get fucked up, bro. They don't care about it. All they care about is get high at that point. See what I'm saying? They all they do is care about getting high. So if you ain't got no
Which
hygiene, no food or nothing like that, then that means you just a fucked up person, and there ain't nobody fucking with you as far as your people. And
yeah,
damn
they
sure,
just gave up.
damn sure nobody in here gonna fuck with you because a nigga in here ain't gonna really give you nothing. Like if they don't fuck with you on the like that, like you can't really get nothing from nobody if you ain't, if you ain't solid, true type, like your appearance, bro, your respect, everything is going, it's going, like you can tell, like, hey, I can front him a couple of cigarettes, and he say he gonna pay me tomorrow. I know he good, but if he don't pay me tomorrow, then I still know eventually he gonna pay me. See what I'm saying? Like you got people like understanding like
Yeah,
that. See what I'm saying?
you
Like
ain't
it's
gonna
just
want
all
to front
about
nobody that ain't
that's a
maintaining themselves right. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't care about
fact,
themselves. Yeah.
fact, fact.
What are
But
your
but
goals?
like they'll make their little waiting. Go home, nigga. They might be. Hold on, bro. I'm doing the interview, Pete. Chill. I do the interview. So but like if they don't got no, they probably washing clothes or cleaning somebody's room or you know, trust me, they gonna figure out a way to get something to get high on. They
Yeah, a
gonna
prison
figure. You see
hustle.
what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, you know, yeah,
Hey, I heard rumors. They said that in Georgia prisons they be having like they be getting so crazy in there that they be tying people up and put them under the bed and stuff. Does that stuff still happen?
yeah, yeah. Fact.
You
If
seen it?
Yeah, fact. Shit, I done been involved in it. You see what I'm saying? I don't have to, you know.
But
But
you ain't gotta say that. You ain't gotta say all
yeah,
that.
shit. Shit. It is what it is. What they gonna do? Lock me up? It is what it is. But get what though?
What does it take to get to that point where you tie somebody up and put them under the bed? How does it get to that point?
It's either it's either they find out you a rat, or they find out that you ain't did something you were supposed to do, or they find out you been involved in some other type. You know what I mean? You say you can't say that on here, but any any
Sexual
anything that
sexual crime?
yeah, like anything that goes outside of standing on being a man, bro. Any fake, sneaky stealing, all that, anything like that, that that'll happen to you. See what I'm
So
saying?
I mean, like,
Like
if they tie them up and put them under the bed, what it is like? Is that like a punishment? They leaving them under there? They beating them,
they torturing them. They
torturing
gonna
them?
torture him. Like yeah, they gonna
Oh,
torture him, bro. They might.
so y'all on some
I
like
just
medieval kind of stuff.
yeah. I done see somebody done while he tied up, whatever, smoking a cigarette. They put the cigarette out on him, burn the cigarette. Might fry summer sausage on his back. They just doing shit. But I've been sticking his head in the toilet bowl. I don't see the boy. I don't see. I don't see the dude is sitting there, bro. He had like a like one of them broomsticks, but at the end of it is hard, bro. Like he's bop, bop, about to hit him across the head, bro, to the point where somebody had to come in like, bro, y'all stop, bro. Y'all gonna kill him, bro. Like just stop, bro. Like that. But one guy said, but that fucker was tough, boy. That fucker gave up that phone, that code to that phone. He ain't came up that money. That boy ain't phone, bro, but boy, they were doing it to him, boy. I'm talking about for minutes. I'm talking about for so long, bro. Like they
When
did
when
that
you
boy. But
when you get
but
to that
but
point, when you get to that
but
point
get what?
when somebody ties you up and put you under the bed, does anybody come to help you?
Nah, ain't nobody gonna
You on
help
your
you.
own.
Eventually, right? Eventually, right? Let's say like we're in the process of doing that, right? Or whatever. and they just happen to so-called come in here, which it ain't gonna happen. And then, but they might don't even peep the shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, they might, like, or whatever. But eventually, they gonna be like, bro, for us all not to catch a body, just go and put them on the door and let them go, bro. Like after like a couple of hours of doing that shit, or whatever, they go like, bro, just go ahead and put them on the door. Let 12 come get them, and they're gonna be gone. And that's that.
Do you feel like being in prison so long made you a paranoid person?
Nah. I ain't never paranoid about nothing because I know I don't do dirt. I know I ain't trying to snake you. I ain't trying to get over on you. I ain't trying to finesse you. I ain't trying to cheat you out of nothing. I ain't trying to do none of that. I'm just straight up and down being it, bro. Like, that's it, bro. Like, other than that, bro, I ain't trying to get nothing more, nothing less, bro. You know what I mean? Nothing more, nothing less. So I ain't never been paranoid because I know I don't. People only paranoid when you move flaky, when you do dirt, when you do dirty shit. But that's the only reason you got to be paranoid. But other than that, bro, motherfucker, they be chilling for real.
Yeah, I can respect it.
Hmm.
What are your goals for when you get out? What are your plans for the future?
Man, to get out and stay out. But they say the easy part is getting out. The hard part is staying out. But I just plan to go, get my CDLs and catch up with my kid, bro. Get me a little, you know what I mean, little thing, whatever, and then, but ride it out like that, bro. I can't do this no more. Cause get what? A lot of people be like, oh, I'll get out, do this and do that, say that, whatever, and come right back. But bro, if this shit right here, after doing this much time, if this shit right here don't make you tighten up, I don't know what else is, bro. If you come back for anything, but that means you deserve to be in here. And that's just as simple as that, bro. That's just me being honest and keeping it real with myself. I can't speak for nobody else. I can't say what he said was gonna do when he get out and ain't never come back. I can only speak for me. I can only speak for what this shit did to me. And
Yeah.
yeah, that's it.
Well, prison is a whole different world. Like the way y'all think in prison about respect
Mm-hmm.
and all that. When you come out
Mm-hmm.
on the outside, you're gonna have people like being disrespectful. Your first instinct is going to be the check them. You know what I'm saying? And they can
Yeah.
escalate. Do you see
Yeah,
yourself just walking away from that?
nah, 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 because let me tell you something. One thing I know, bro, about respect and disrespect, bro. Like, people know who to do that to and play that with. So like, if you carry yourself in a certain way, bro, mother going like that's your aura, bro. Mother gonna be like, hey, I ain't even going. I can't even. Bro, this so cool and so laid back. I can't like, bro. I'll tell you, like, it's your aura, bro. That is gonna give off everything to everybody, bro. You know what I mean? So I ain't never had that problem with just this blatantly just being disrespected, like somebody this, like I ain't never had that problem on or off the street. You see what I'm saying? Like, because I know I'm a good stand up motherfucker. Like, I don't, you know,
What do you want
but
people watching this interview to learn from your story?
man, this learn that, bro. It's like prison is hard, bro. Prison is real. Like yeah, like it's hard, it's real, bro. And motherfuckers had their days, bro, where you can really just lose everything. Like, they just say they don't care about nothing, bro. So yeah, I'm just saying it, bro. Like, it ain't no place to be. But they be saying like some motherfuckers deserve to be here and some motherfuckers or whatever. But I don't wish this on nobody. I
Not even
don't
on
wish
your
this on
enemy.
no, but not even on my worst. And I don't wish prison or death on nobody, bro. For sure, man.
Where can the
For
people
sure.
find you if they want to support you or they want to hear more about your story? Where can they find you at?
I mean, man, I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. I'm on TikTok. I be on TikTok live. I go live on TikTok, whatever, sometime, whatever. But shit, that's all I be on social media all day. That's how I
What's
do
your
my time. You feel me?
What's your name on TikTok?
Oh, my name on TikTok is Beezy Roof. That's BEEZYRU, capital RU, Beezy Roof. And that's my name on Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the description also.
Yeah, man, y'all come follow me, man. I be on there kicking shit, man. I message back. I shit. At the end of the day, bro, I'm still human. I ain't no dog. I ain't no animal, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still human, bro. I still got my common sense. I still got all my sense, bro. I ain't letting this shit break me down mentally. Period. Like, it would never. See what I'm saying? Before I let it do that, bro, I get on my knees and pray and pray and pray and pray, bro. Before I even do anything. You see what I'm saying? Like, so yeah,
You
I
be
just be chilling though.
you be cooking in there, hookups and all that.
Yeah, but man, this is dude in here that cooks so fine, but everybody pay him to cook everything. But I might whip up like a little pocket or something. I don't do nothing major, nothing fantastic because over the years you get tired of eating all that shit every week, bro. So if I do get something like put a little something, it'll be nothing fantastic. A little pickle, tuna, uh, beef and cheese stick, chip. It don't be nothing major, A little poke bowl or something, something going to
Do
lay
you even
down for the
still eat
night.
the prison trays? Do you eat that anymore?
Nah, some of them be alright though, but most of that shit don't be talking about that shit. I
Or
won't even feed
that
that
chicken on
shit
the
to a
bone?
dog. Yeah, like that, bro. That shit done, bro. Them folk done must be hit them that chicken with steroids, cause that chicken be about this big. Motherfucker be scared to eat that. They be
Yo,
about this
hey,
big,
what is the
bro. That shit.
craziest? Thank you for that gift. What is the craziest day in there? Is it commissary day or is it chicken on the bone
Oh
day?
man, chicken on the bone, no. Most definitely commissary day. But like I say, it all depends on where you at, bro. You see what I'm saying? It all depends on the environment you in. See, we got a good environment and it's clean. You know, motherfucker got like most everybody got something going on. Ain't nobody stealing. Ain't nobody, you know. So in here, it ain't look. Everybody gonna do what they gotta do. Everybody gonna handle their business as men. You see what I'm saying? So it don't never be nothing too much on commissary day because but it's 96 people in here and then the whole dorm go to stove. See what I'm saying? So like that ain't the problem in here. But I have been some places where stove there because you got this dude might come to get your shit all week. Probably owe you like $50, $60 in food, and then go to this person and do the same thing and let this person like that's the motherfucker that's just about to get tired of it, this
Yeah.
blowing the book because now you playing too much game. You see what I'm
Okay.
saying? So like in order for Story to get crazy, bro, somebody will have to put themselves in a situation like that. You see what I'm saying? But you gonna get dealt with because like if I know in my heart, bro, like damn, I ain't going to store this week, but I'm gonna pull up on you and still get a couple of cigarettes from you. I'm gonna pay you on store day. See what I'm saying? Hey, bro, let me get a suit. I'm gonna give you two back. I'm gonna pay you on store day, and I'm still giving you my shit. And then store day come, and then we men, so you gonna feel try like, bro, you know you wasn't going to store or that woody woody whoop type shit. But the only way that it won't be nothing is like, boom, like come on, bro, like you know me, I go to the store every week. See what I'm saying? Like, bro, goddamn, my money hit late, bro. I know I owe you about $25. My money hit late, bro. I got you though. And then, but motherfucker know you good for it, yeah, and you straight up, but all right, bro, ain't no pressure, bro. Cause these folks
Yeah.
have emotion anyway, so it ain't gonna be like that. But if you just somebody that just trying somebody, bro, like, there's only so much somebody can take before they feel played, you know.
Yeah, that's one thing about it that I try to tell people. If you let somebody play you, everybody's watching. They gonna feel like
Fact,
you ain't doing nothing, and everybody's
fact,
gonna play you. Then it's a chain
fact.
reaction.
Not even that though. Not yeah, you're right. Cause people gonna start treating you different. Cause let me tell you about something. Let me tell you about people down. Don't never get tricked. Cause these motherfuckers in here talk and gospel like, girl. See what I'm saying? Like these motherfuckers watch everything, then everybody business, cause you really don't got no privacy for real. You see what I'm saying? Like if that music wasn't on it, but ain't no telling, bro. But motherfuckers are trying to play like, oh, they ain't in your business. They don't care about what you got going on and what you doing and who you doing it with. But get what? They'll be the same motherfuckers sitting around all day talking word about like, what the fuck wrong with y'all niggas, man? But yeah, that's how it is. But if you let somebody play you or you go out bad, then you just gonna have that shit on you. Like ain't nobody gonna respect you. Like bro, you went out bad. Now I could have seen you get into it, y'all hit, blue blue. If somebody in the fight, somebody gotta win, somebody gotta lose. You know what I'm saying? Then you still gonna get your respect. You ain't gonna be nothing different. Like, hey shit, bro, I ain't back down. Bro, got in there. See what I'm saying? Like he ain't bitch up. See what I'm saying? So, but if you just get into it arguing with somebody, and somebody be like, come on, bro, let's fight. You wanna fight? They hit us something. They be like, nah, I don't wanna fight, I don't wanna fight. Oh no, you got a problem. Oh, bro, you a bitch. Like, like you know how it is. So
Yeah.
yeah,
What's something that the movies and the TV shows get wrong about prison?
um,
You matter of fact, you know how people be saying don't drop the soap. Does that still happen in there?
nah. I hate. You know what? Like, for one, this gangland. See what I'm saying? Like, you got real gang bangers in them motherfuckers. So if you are, first of all, you can't be associated with none of that if you in any organization. I don't give a damn what it is. I don't give a fuck if you started your own game. Them folks ain't going for that. But two, this is not 1987 prison time. You know what I'm saying? This shit is,
Yeah.
they try to put you with your own kind now. Like if you that type of person, y'all got your own little side of the y'all ain't even in here around the Bloods and the GD type shit. Like all y'all in one place, some way not even by us. You see what I'm saying? Y'all on the whole, and that's how it is. Like now, like every county jail and everywhere. Like if you that type of person, your ass over there with your kind. You ain't even in the dorm with the civilians or the Bloods or the whatever. So it ain't, you know what I'm saying?
So
It ain't what motherfuckers think, bro.
let's say you in an
It ain't been that
organization.
in a year.
Let's say you in an organization and you catch somebody in your organization that's messing with somebody like that. What happens to him? Is it he's in trouble? He's under the bunk?
Over with. Under the blind, he on a helicopter.
Oh, he
They
on a
gonna put him on a
helicopter.
helicopter. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he on a helicopter. But like I said, like that, I just don't see that happening because, like I said, we ain't even around them type of people. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, it depends on where you're
That was
at. And you said already you in basic gangland.
yeah, mostly anywhere though I done been at. Anywhere, the county jail, anywhere, bro. Like, them folks is not around people like that. You know what I'm saying? They just don't put you around people like that because they already know what's gonna happen. You see what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, when people got that stuck in their head, like, oh, they being there doing something. No, it ain't like that, cause now it done got so fucked up where like they trying to put all the Bloods with the Bloods and all the Muslims with the Muslims and the G, like that's how it is. Like you going wherever your kind at, bro, and that's just that.
That's it.
So if you run your own kind, like what's gonna happen? It's gonna be something amongst y'all, and it ain't gonna be nothing too much because at the end of the day, y'all brothers or we brothers. So it ain't nothing a little friendly fade can't squash whatever y'all got going on. See what I'm saying? So that's how they try to make it to keep the shit down. But with
Well, I
them
want
type
to
of
touch
people,
on the COs. How do the COs treat y'all in there?
I mean, when they do come and do what they supposed to be doing, bro, like they just try to stay out our way, bro. Like we don't ask them for nothing because we don't need nothing from them. They ain't gonna give you shit anyway. If they do, if you do need something from them, they're gonna take forever for you to get it. But like, what could a CO really give you? Like, what you gonna ask the CO for? If y'all ain't got no bidding going on, like, what you in the CO phase for? What you actually
Yeah.
like? What can you possibly walk up to a CO and be like, "Hey, I need a bar of soap." You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that type of shit. Unless y'all got something going on, y'all, you just in her face like, blue, blue, blue. A cool CO might, well, like, I might chop it up about some football game or type shit. But other than that, like, niggas don't be in the police phase, bro, because they barely even be in here anyway.
So you know, in some prisons they be complaining, they be saying the COs, there be a lot of like corruption, they be abusing the inmates and stuff. So that don't happen up there.
Nah. And really, these folks so scary. Everywhere I done been at, these folks scary here, man. Them folks try to stay out your way and give you the respect because they know if you got a lot of time and you doing time and they make any fraud move, boy, it is. Because get what? At the end of the day, them folks just here for a paycheck, bro. Them folks, they ain't here to save your life. They ain't here to, you know, they're here for a paycheck at the end of the day, for real.
All right. So before we end this, is there is there anybody you want to shout out or anything you want to say to the people listening?
Yeah, man, I want to shout out, man, cousin Weezo, man, my brother Diggy, man. On top of my brother Sony, man, the whole gang, man, my big bro, man. Um, Just man, thank everybody like my family, man, for the support, for the love, for the understanding, for the patience, man. And then for all the real ones, man, like y'all know who y'all is, man. But you know, like just for holding me down, man, just being there for like every time I need them, every time I call them, bro, like I just thank y'all, man, for the support and the love, man, and the patience, man. Doing this time with me. Like I appreciate that.
Yeah, man. I want to thank you for coming on here and doing this interview. You know, giving us a look inside of Georgia prisons.
Word,
You
word.
know, a lot of people in the chat probably never been to prison, but they kind of got an idea of what's going on now.
Yeah. If you ain't never been, man, don't even think about coming. Don't even do nothing to get you in here. Trust me, man. Don't even sit on the sidewalk. I'm talking about not even Georgia prison, any prison, bro. Like it, no, because
so so
it's not.
so when you get out, you said you see yourself slowing down, doing the family thing,
Oh,
right? You're
yeah,
not
man.
running the
Bro.
streets no more.
No, boy. I've been running the streets. I was 14 years old, and look at running the street got me. This was running the
Yeah,
street get.
that's good.
You know what I mean? You know, and then like I said, you don't even got to be the motherfucker that's out there. You could just be around in the wrong place at the wrong time, bro.
Yeah, around the wrong people. See, when you getting out of that life, you gotta leave the whole area. You gotta get new
Yeah,
friends and
fact.
everything.
Fact. Fact. Cause get what? Cause them same friends you been hanging with on the street. And get what? Them same friends you been hanging with on the street 10 years ago. When you get out, they doing the same thing you've been doing when you left the street. Or worse. Or worse. You see what I'm saying? So
Hold on, let
so
me ask you something. I want to ask you something. So you said the people you were trying to impress, right? When you got locked up, were they answering the phone for you at all?
uh I mean, like I said, bro, I'm gonna say this, right? They done had come through for me. A lot of people done came through for me. Even if I thought they wouldn't, or I like a lot of people done came through, like a lot of people ain't turn their back on me. But it's only so long that's gonna last. You see what I'm saying? So it's like one of my partners with, like I was with, bro, on the street, like every day, like we in the trap every day. I'm sleeping in this trap with him every day. But that boy took care of me. I talk about every week. For 3 years, I was in the county before I went to the trial. He sent me money every week. He made sure that my mama had that money for my books every week for 3 years straight. So, but this one, he was actually like in rotation. He was out there really moving pounds and stuff like that. But shit, after that, it and cut out for him. See what I'm saying? Like he ain't been coming in like it was. So now it's like, bro, I'm fucked up. What you want me to do? Like if I had it, I would have did it for you. See what I'm saying? But so I can't get mad at him if he done took care of me for 3 years, and then now shit done slow down for him, and then I hit him, and he can't. Like, bro, you gotta learn how to take your nose like you take your yell. So now that he done took care of me for 3 years, and I call him, he can't do it. Oh, he a fake nigga. He a what's it? Nigga, he on nah. Nah, I just was grateful that he did that, bro, because he didn't really have to do that. But he made sure
Why did you keep
that I was good every week. I promise you, for 3 years straight. So I can't say a motherfucker that they ever turn their back on me. I can just say in my heart, I feel like if they had it, they would have did it. But if I call them and they don't got it, then I understand.
But yeah,
So I
if
can't
they're
say
answering the
nobody.
phone for you, that's something. Just answering the phone is something.
And then like I say, like being in this type of situation, bro, if you have to call home and do that, and you got to learn to be considerate because you don't want to burn that shit out. You got to learn how to manage and just sometimes just go without. Because a person gonna get tired of like, damn, every time you call my phone, you asking me for something. See what I'm saying? Like this call the phone and be like, hey, what's up, bro? What's going on? I just call or kick it or whatever. Or this, at least even went to ask, let them ask you, hey, bro, you good? You need something? No, don't just get on the soon you get on the phone. Hey, bro, you can send me this, you can send me that, you can send me. Nah, bro, don't folks,
Yeah.
don't folks ain't going for that shit. So, I always had like so many people that I could have hit. I ain't like if I hit my partner this week or for 2 weeks straight, I could go over here and goddamn hit my cousin. See what I'm saying? I hit my cousin, now I can go and move to my. See what I'm saying? I just had like so many people I could have called and
Yeah.
just.
You didn't have to just keep calling one person. You can switch it up a little bit. Yeah.
But I had a
All right.
real,
So
I had a
we're
real
getting
good
to
support
about
system.
that time now. I want to thank you for coming on here.
For
And I
sure,
want to
for
thank
sure.
everybody for, joining in, hearing their story, hearing the struggle. And, I'm sure everybody's rooting for you for when you get out. Everybody's rooting for you.
Yeah,
I want to thank you for
for
coming on
sure.
again.
Yeah, man.
I'm going to go ahead and
Ain't no
I'm end
problem.
this.
All right. Appreciate you, bro.
I appreciate you too. Thank you. Thank you for
All right.
showing the people how Georgia prison really is.
Ain't no problem. Ain't no problem, my boy. It's all good.
All right. And thank everybody for
All right.
coming.